Hello and welcome back to the Eagle-Gryphon Games vlog, and this week we'll interview the designer of the upcoming Railways of Australia expansion for the Railways of the World series, and it also happens to be the CEO of Eagle-Gryphon Games. We'll follow that by a sneak peek of a new game board for Defenders of the Realm. Then we're going to have a new segment all about Eagle-Gryphon Games accessories. In the Eggs from the Vault segment, we'll give you a quick overview of a Scott Almes designed time-traveling game titled Loop Inc. And then we're going to finish it off with a game giveaway. But first, let's update you on some Kickstarters that are coming soon. Railways of Sweden, Railways of Australia, and Rail Barons of the World, 3 new expansions for the Railways of the World series, will launch on Kickstarter May 13th and will run until May 28th. These 3 expansions cover a map of Sweden with heavy mountainous terrain, a map of Australia designed to scale with player count, and a solo expansion for the Railways of the World series. A quick reminder that our Kickstarter campaign for On Mars Alien Invasion will launch on July 15th. Randal Lloyd is the designer of the upcoming Railways of Australia expansion for Railways of the World series. He's also the new CEO for Eagle-Gryphon Games. He has a background in graphic design and has been an avid hobby board gamer since the late 80s. Well, let's welcome in Randal Lloyd.
When I designed Railways of Australia, my main design goal was to design an expansion map for the Railways of the World series that scaled with player count from 2 to 6 players. The Railways of the World series offers an expansive collection of maps, everything from Eastern US, Western US, Mexico, North America, Europe, Great Britain, Japan, Portugal, and even a Railways Through Time expansion. With Railways of Australia, we are introducing towns and region borders. Region borders are new in the fact that you can't build track across these regions without either connecting through a city or using a triple gauge railroad operations card. Towns are a new terrain type. Once built, that hex then becomes a gray city, which can be urbanized to a colored city. The Railways of the World series is more or less an alternate history game. While players play as rail barons during the age of steam and locomotives, they still are plotting and planning routes that may or may not have existed. So with the Railways of Australia map, you will see cities such as Palmerston instead of Darwin. I also used cities that had more railway significance than population.
Our upcoming Defenders of the Realm expansion pre-order will feature an updated game board for the Defenders of the Realm base game. This board features much clearer labels for each location as well as road lines to ease gameplay and readability. This new board will be available as a separate product for those looking for an updated game board for their Defenders of the Realm collection. We've introduced wooden locomotives for use with our Railways of the World series base games, Railways of Nippon, and Railways of the World 10th Anniversary Edition. These sets include 25 wooden locomotives in each player color, and you can click the link below to be brought right to the product page. Loop Inc. is a time-traveling game where you're trying to have the most points scored on this cool-looking score track, and you'll mostly be doing this by launching your own time machines. And you'll be launching those time machines to go back in time to go do cool things like go back to 3500 BC where you play the first board game, or even up to 500 BC to learn from Confucius. Or maybe you're an AD in 1347 to survive the Black Death, or maybe 1921 to visit the Golden Age of Paris. The game is played over 3 rounds known as days, and each day you're going to take multiple turns. You might be going to the garage to get a wheel or a propeller, or going to the shop to get a camera or a net, or going to the armory to get an armor component. So maybe you go to the garage and put a wheel onto your time machine. Then next turn maybe you go to the shop and get a camera on it. And then maybe you launch this time machine because you have the camera and the wheels needed to go to 1921 and visit the Golden Age of Paris. And it's a bit of a race because if someone goes there later that day, they have a tear in the space-time continuum, giving them minus points. And these are more and more minus the more you get, but you're always going to get points for actually taking your time machine there. But you're also trying to have the perfect amount of gear because anything that's not needed is also worth minus points, so you got to be efficient. But the big twist in the game is the actions you've selected this day will be used again in that very same order for the next 2 days. So in day 2, not only will you have 2 time machines to go out, but you'll be adding 3 new cards intermingled with the 3 cards in that same order from the first day. And on the 3rd day, you'll have 3 different time machines to go off, and you'll have 3 more new actions that you'll be selecting intermingled with the previous 6 from the first 2 days that still have to stay in that same order. There's plenty of actions to choose from, including special anomaly cards with their own individual abilities. In each game, the places to take your time machine change as well. Loop Inc. is for 2 to 4 players, takes 20 to 40 minutes to play, for ages 10 and up, and is available now. So click the link below to be brought directly to the product page. I just gave you a quick overview of Loop Inc. and today we're giving away 1 copy of Loop Inc. To enter, all you have to do is be a subscriber of our channel and then make a comment. Now if you aren't yet a subscriber, you can click to subscribe below. Now once a subscriber, for your comment for today's giveaway, let us know your favorite time-traveling movie. Now you have from 1 week when this video is launched to enter. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's Eagle-Gryphon Games vlog. Now you can also click the playlist link below to see all the past vlogs, and we'll see you next week.